Man winner, twice Britain's strongest man, fourth at World's Strongest Man, a legend of the sport. Now then, talk about legendary sports. Block pressing has to be one of them. This is very much our overhead for today. We've had some stone carrying and some stone hoiking over the bar down at the Husafeld pen. But now we are lifting these magnificent ingots of aluminium. And tell us a bit about what we're in for today, Lots.
Yeah, as you know, I mean, Magnus loves the rural events. And last year he did actually do stone press as well. We've already had 2 stone lifting events. So he's changing up a little bit. We're going to use the aluminium blocks, starting with 100 kilos, 110, 120, and finally this 130 kilo block in front of us here. Doesn't sound ridiculously heavy when you see what these guys might be able to do on a log, but this is way more awkward. Just cleaning these blocks is very, very tricky. There's only 75 seconds to get all 4 done. It's quite a draining event. You've really got to make sure you get that clean as efficiently as possible. When you start fighting it, that's when your energy drains quickly, and it messes up the chance of getting the big ones, even if you have the power to do them. Like I said, you're not always the strongest guy that wins this. The one that can be more efficient and a bit more flexible can do very well.
Now, a serious question here. These are blocks of metal. It is -10, roughly. Obviously, you shouldn't put your tongue against it when you're trying to lift. That wouldn't be very bright.
Could it stick to your hands?
It.
Yeah, I mean, it is cold, but that's one of the things we love about this show. I think if someone does stick to it, it just adds to the entertainment.
Yeah, don't have a lick, Kristjan. Here we go. Just a final few warm-ups. Kristjan Sindri, of course, one of the ultimate powerhouses when it comes to the shoulder department. I expect he has his eye on the 130 right now. Maybe he's even going to do a little warm-up on it. And
you going to show us how it's done? Here we go.
So there you can see Magnus van Magnússon himself, the King of Kings. Oh, we can see Kristjan Sindri having a little go here. Probably the only mistake he's making is listening to Bruno. There we go. Kristjan Sindri showing how to do 130 kilos to the chest. No problem whatsoever. Manhandled. Now, if Dave Beatty's watching at home. Oh!
I hope the camera got that, Bruno.
Oh. Bruno is a legend. He has particular status above all others, Bruno. He's one of the toughest men I've ever met.
Surgery 5 weeks ago.
He's had surgery, you name it, hips, knees. He's also very much a reformed character. He's a man of the cloth these days.
He's also a very dangerous man, unfed.
Yes, unfed. Yeah.
I think all strong men are quite dangerous when unfed, to be fair.
You know they made a film about Bruno a long time ago. Very few people know that. It's true. Look at the Icelanders turn around with a little smile on their face. It is true.
Do we want to talk about this film? Or
no, I don't think it's worth talking about. It's a family show.
We'll move on.
It's a family show. Bruno was very unfamily. There we are. But he's now, a reformed character who brings great chuckles when he slips on his ass. That's for sure. So how are we all doing? How's the crowd doing? That is pathetic. Get out of here. One more time. How's the crowd doing? Can we have a little Mexican wave? Ready? Let's start down there with a hat. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Well, it sort of went both ways, but it works. We got a Mexican wave. We'll take it. Let's not try too much. It sort of happened. Now then, presumably we're going in reverse order of the previous event. Therefore, it will be Kristjan Sindri who will be out first. Is that right? No, I'm getting that in my ear, Kristjan. Chris Beetham is the first man out, not Chris. Then it'll be Dawid Pakulski, also going head-to-head, right? That is correct.
Yeah, head-to-head on this one, Colin. 4 implements for each of these guys. Reverse order of the last event. Y'all ready?
Well, if you're looking over at Lucas, you'd be forgiven for thinking this was a bodybuilding prep contest. Looking in fine shape there, my friend. So, on the left-hand side, we have Chris Beetham. On the right, we have Dawid Pakulski, Scotland versus Poland. Hold tight, Magnus, hold tight, hold tight. Just a last little check here. Are we good back there? Das? So referee Darren Sadler gets us underway. Bruno is looking after the Polish lane, or the lane on the right in this case. And on the left, Chris Beetham being looked after by Magnús van Magnússon himself.
A good safe lift for both athletes. And Chris gets the second one down. Nice time. David's not too far behind. Can he get the press? He's got to get that balance with the hands. These blocks, it's so important to get your balance. He looks a little forward there, but he gets it. Well done.
Little step up. Oh, yes.
He's done with the third. No problem at all.
He's on to number 4. 130 kilograms then, Chris Beetham for the final one. 120 for David.
Just flipping this up to the chest. Got to get those hands centered and under. Can Chris get the 130 kilos? It's done very well so far. Needs it a little higher up. Using that back flexibility to get the bar. Just doesn't have the power on that one. Good effort by the lads.
Any more, lads? So, it looks like a little victory there for Scotland. Good result for Chris Beetham. And over on this lane, Poland trains at Genesis Gym, the legendary Genesis Gym, under the guidance of Mr. Dave Bulldog Beatty.
You trained there once or twice?
I did indeed, yes. It's like a temple, like a muscle messiah. You have to go there, you have to, the maker of muscle of Northwest London, Genesis Gym.
The Rock's trained there.
The Rock's trained there. In fact, Hapthor trained there not so long ago.
Very recently.
And does you no harm whatsoever. You get stronger just walking in. Now then, we move on to our next pair. What 2 customers do we have next then? Howdy on the right. So I believe we have Chris Beetham, 3 and 31.84 is the lead mark for everyone to note down. 3 and 31.84. And it looks like Kari against, I'm going to gamble on it. This time it is Kristjan Sindri. And he's not complaining. So I think it is. Kristjan Sindri on the far side, Kari on the right-hand side. As you look at it on camera, getting a little help there from Vilius.
I haven't seen Kari on this one. This should be good for Kristjan, though. Likes the overhead events, very powerful. As we said, Kari he got the invite yesterday for this. No time to prep, so just using his training and experience best he can.
Well, fortune favors the brave.
Indeed, Colin.
We are underway. Mr. Darren Sadler blows the whistle onto the 100 kilo block, 220 pounds for those watching in the US.
Easy lift for Kristjan.
Well played, Kari.
Looks solid there. Nice solid base. Balanced feet. Good drive off the chest. Got the power for this. Got to get the clean right. Get the hands under. Nice use of the back. Stands upright. Good drive. Look how easy that press was, Colin. Easy rep. Can Kari get the 110 kilo block?
Maybe not today. All eyes then. Kristjan Sindri. 130 kilos.
Come on, Kristjan.
This is what he was born for. This is what he was made for. Incredible shoulder power.
Get the balance. That's it, come on. Just couldn't quite get his hands in the right position. That block just coming away from him slightly, but a good time for 3. I think it was 1 for Kari.
So our crew come back in. Let's have a little round of applause for our crew, folks. Round of applause for this legendary crew.
Except for Joe.
Yeah. Behind the camera here, we have a man called Joe Schofield. He's on day release from prison. He's doing a good job. Good lad. Just be careful. Don't show your wallet.
A few years ago, you'd say he's on work experience. Now you're saying he's on day release from prison. That's what a beard does to a man.
Joe's been with us, Darren and I, since, well, I don't know, Daz, how long's Joe been with us? Since 3D filming was a thing. He was a university student learning 3D filming. We've never been able to get rid of him ever since. He still films in 3D. I'm joking. We love you, Joe.
All right, this should be a good pairing.
Very good pairing indeed. The might against the speed. Right then. On the right-hand side, Vilius, Jokužys, and on the left, the American, Mr. Lucas Hatton.
This should be fast. Come on. Look at the explosiveness. Oh, easy.
You snooze, you lose. Look at this. Vilius is going for the speed. Will he come unstuck with the weight further down, though? That's the question. My
No problem
God.
on these first 2. We know Lucas Hatton has the power to press all 4 of these. But Vilius is trying to stay ahead, using his speed efficiently at the moment. Gets the 3rd block. He's on to the 4th. Slow and steady for Lucas Hatton. We know when it gets to those shoulders, not a problem. Both of them now onto the final block. Oh, and Lucas, can he get this final one? He's going to press this. Slow and steady wins the race. Lucas Hatton, our first athlete to complete all 4 blocks.
Here's a question. How much more could Lucas Hatton have done there?
I don't think the weight was ever going to be a problem for Lucas. He will press whatever you put in front of him.
I was wondering whether he'd just get a little flappable, seeing Vilius going so fast. Would he make a mistake? But it was kind of like lifting a small suitcase over his head, tucking it into the above you in the train. It was pretty easy.
Vilius was fast, though. I think that's got to be the quickest for 3.
So Lucas Hatton completed all 4 in. One more time, in 50.78, 50.78, 50.78. So Lucas Hatton is our leader in the overhead block press. But we heard from Levi Strong yesterday in a conversation he thought I'd never repeat, saying that he was going to do him in this today. Levi, he didn't really say it, I'm just making it up.
You would never make a thing up, Colin, would you?
There's genuine hatred between the two, I promise you that. So once again, our crack crew of men, they are, well, what I've heard, they work for the SAS, the Scandinavian Airline Services. They're amazing at sandwiches, drinks, they can get them out so quick. Right, here we go. We have Justin against Maxime. Here we go. Canada against America.
Come on, guys. Come on, Max, now.
Oh, powerful by Max there on the clean. Just a little unsteady on the press. Gonna rip it straight up, or is he going to be a bit more methodical this one?
It's quite a technique, isn't it? That throwing it and catching it.
Yeah, if it works, then great. That was a better catch, actually, that time.
Come on, Max. High row in your neck.
Want to get balanced. Just coming away from him. You can see he's just trying to get underneath it.
Justin Legere, hey.
We've got another tortoise and the hair situation where Justin has got ahead of Max.
Tortoise and Legere.
Legere.
Come on, Max. You got to clean harder. Yeah. Fucking finish this shit. Come on, Max.
See him just burning himself out there. Justin, can he get this final block?
High row into your neck.
He's happy to be done there.
Well done, Justin. Very impressive. So, another man does 3. I'm afraid Max Boudreault, and there's a fair few Boudreault fans here. And they'll be a bit disappointed, just the 2. Three lifts in 36.26. 3 lifts in 36.26. And if you've just joined the action, here we are at Husafelt Hotel, just a short walk away from the Husafelt Pen, where we were carrying the legendary Husafelt stone earlier. I say the royal we. There wasn't a lot of lifting by Loss and I.
Definitely no lifting by us today.
Darren Sadler was eyeing it up, but then realised that he'd get little sympathy from his wife if he managed to spanner his back. I think there was a couple of guys who tried, not naming any Richard Looney, who probably did hurt themselves, but anyway. Nick Wortham on the left-hand side, and the giant Palmi Gudfinnsson.
Come on, boys.
Nick versus Palmi. Oh, just a little mistake there by Nick, but still didn't let it slow him down too much.
Impressive pressing power there from Nick.
Look up more. Making sure to steady. Finish the clean.
That's a clean. Get that balance, then an easy press. So important to have that balance before you press it. If that block's moving around, very, very difficult.
Don't write Palmi off yet. This is a man who's had a silver medal at both Iceland's strongest man and strongest man of Iceland.
Nick is on to the final block now, 130 kilos. I think if he can get the clean balance, he's got the power to press this.
Oh.
Very close there by Palmi. Couldn't quite finish the lockout.
Nick Wortham. Oh my goodness.
Lost his footing a bit.
Palmi, you have to give it a go, man. Come on. Come on, Palmi. Just take it from here. Rip it. No, come on. Come on, Nick. Let's go. Hard, Nick.
Good effort there by Nick.
And Bruno. Time's up there. I think we've got a...
Time.
Have we got a dud connection on the microphones?
We've gone.
Someone may well have stood on the mics.
Nonsense, and that's it.
I think... Guys, shout connection on the mics.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Can't hear us.
You can still hear us on the stream. Okay. Right. Well, people can't hear us live, but they can hear us on the stream, Loz.
Okay, as long as someone can hear us. I can hear you. That's the most important thing. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The stream has us still.
So if anybody cares and anyone can hear, we are still live on the live stream. And Richard Looney, did you hurt your hamstring?
Yes.
Stupidity.
Stupidity reigned at the final end. And we almost got through the whole morning without you having a go, and then you couldn't resist. Right then, with no battery left in the speakers, we move on. Jordan Osborne from Australia. And he's up against Levi Strong.
And Levi maintained this 100% record so far at this year's Magnússon Classic.
You would think with his height and his long arms, the answer would be no. That's the truth, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be more damage control on this one for him. He's had an amazing start.
I can let you in on a little insight here. Jordan Osborne has done a 165 block at home.
He knows what he's capable of.
Oh yeah, big time. He's well within himself.
He's well trained on this. He's got the technique on the clean balance, nice easy press, control of the block. It's a good lift there from Levi. But we have Jordan Osborne, who is on the final block, 130 kilos up to his chest. Can we have the second man to press this today? Needs to get the feet balanced. Yes, we do. And he's happy with that. Now, can Levi get this third one? This will be big.
He had plenty of power in the second one, Laws. It's just whether he can balance.
I think he can do it. Yes, he can.
Number 4's there, surely. No?
Not enough time, but good.
Well, well, well. Put your hands together. And does the thing in my ear work anymore either?
We'll find out the time for Jordan Osborne, but he was one of only 2 men to get all 4 blocks. Okay, do we know?
Jordan Osborne.
We can find out the winner. It's either Jordan or Lucas. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out, but I'm going to go with it.
Let's bring Chris Beetham in for a wee chat as well. Come over, Chris. Let's have a wee chat with you just to hear what your thoughts were on that. I saw you warming up very well with the 120 there, and didn't quite get to the 130 to finish off. Were you pleased with your result?
Yeah, overall I think I'm maybe 4th or 5th in that one, so pretty happy. In training I've got a 100 block, and that's it, and sandbags, so the size difference with the 130 really just caught me off guard at the end of the ladder. I was really happy to hit the 120 and move forward.
And of course, just the ice and the slippiness and the size. There must be a slight fear factor involved in the whole thing, though you didn't show it.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking it. I was so conscious to not step forward onto the mats, because when I came out to warm up earlier on, I felt just how slippy they were, and I was getting pretty scared for the other athletes as well. But yeah, take the points in that one and see how the swimming pool medley goes. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, we survived another one without many catastrophes, and we're now over to the swimming pool. Have you got your? I'm going to ask you this time. You might know. Have you got long shorts or budgie smugglers?
I'm just going to wear my neoprene. So yeah, in the middle.
In the middle. All right, fair enough. We need Luke Stoltman here, really. Right. Do we have the times, please? Calling for the times. The final time from Jordan. Do we have the times? Do we have the times, please? For Jordan Osborne. I speak into this. I kind of look a little like James Bond. I realise that. Jordan Osborne. Was that 55? So Lucas Hatton in second place, 50.78. Vilius is in third place, and your winner, once again, give me the time, please. Jordan Osborne with the time of 45.51. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Aussie, Jordan Osborne.
Hey.
Come over, buddy. Come have a chat.
Good job, buddy. Well done, man. Good stuff.
You did say to me when we were hanging out in the changing rooms together yesterday, you had pressed a 165, right?
In training, yeah, I have. I've got the national record in Australia at 150, but I've done 165 in training, so yeah.
You really proved it today. That was impressive, and to beat someone like Lucas, that's a scalp and a half.
Your technique looked really, really good on it. You just looked like you're well trained on it. The clean was very effective. The balance was good. Just hit it perfectly.
I don't think it's something I've really trained like a lot on technique. It's just something that's come natural. and I'm just pretty good at block pressing. So I wanted to utilise and get the win today.
What is it you're thinking about? Those final moments before you go overhead. Is it the balance? Is it the, once you really get experienced at it, what do you fear most?
To be honest, it starts at the clean. So when you pick it up off the ground, you feel the weight in your hands. You know if it's going to be easy to press. And when I got to the 130, I was like, oh, this is going to be hard, but managed to get it. So
Yeah, it looks easy to me. Crikey.
yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, so in the pool, what's first of all, what were you wearing? What's your game?
You have to wear a shirt.
You have to wear a shirt.
Yeah, we have to wear the shirt. It's full of sponsors, so that's fair. But
Okay, shorts or budgie smugglers?
I didn't bring budgies, so we have to do shorts. But if I had the choice,
Okay, fair enough. Well, listen, best of British. That's probably like poison to an Aussie.
Well done, Jordan. Good stuff.
Yeah. Hey, just as a quick aside, while we're still here, Mr. Long there, because this is OTT, we can chat about these things. Your old man played in the Major League Baseball, right?
is this on the live stream?
He played in Major League Baseball.
He played high level baseball, yeah.
Americans are going to be fascinated. Who did he play for?
Bros and
Milwaukee.
in Australia and stuff. So yeah.
Oh. And how about yourself? Did you ever swing a bat?
I ended up playing for the Australian team, and then I quit probably when I was 24 and got into strongman.
Crikey. Well, what was your batting average, you personally?
I didn't bat. I was a pitcher. So yeah, I was throwing up around 90 mile an hour.
Kidding me? Wow.
Did all right.
Power has transitioned well into
Yeah,
strongman.
I think it has. Yeah. It's-
That's fascinating. Have any other baseball guys come over from? I guess we're looking to Americans to strongman.
there's been a couple guys actually.
Derek Devon. He was quite a high level pitcher actually.
There's another guy in Australia. He just passed away. He wears the lock around his chest. You would have met him in the Oz. Yeah, I can't remember his name now. Yeah, he was a baseball player as well. Jordan Biggie, you might remember from the FedEx. Yeah. I think he played a bit of baseball too. So yeah, it's pretty big over there.
There we are. Hey, and our voices are back on the global microphone here. Good news for everybody. Big fella. See you later. Thank you, Jordan. Anyway,
Bless him. He's very
do we
polite.
have a time for our next event? I'm waiting for Nev in my ear.
As soon as we're ready. Probably going to be about 10, 15 minutes.
As soon as we're ready, said Magnus. As soon as we're ready. There we go. Well, Laws, what's your thoughts here for the good folks who've stood around and watched? What's the breakdown on that one then?
It's been brilliant so far today. I think the 3 events got for it nice and fast as well. Not making us stay out in the cold too long, so we definitely appreciate that from Magnus. But we are still early phases of this competition. 5 more events to go. I mean, Levi has been unbelievable. Really good to see Jordan in good shape. Chris looking very solid. I think there's a lot still to come. Lucas Hatton doing what he needed to do there to claw himself back into contention with some very good events to come tomorrow. So lots of exciting things still to happen. I am looking forward to this next event. It's very rare you see athletes having to load implements in a swimming pool.
I love it.
I know you are extremely excited, not
love
just
it.
for the performance, but to see what the athletes are wearing.
Who isn't?
Yeah, I think we're going to end up in the hot tub.
We are, buddy. I believe we're going to do our commentary for the hot tub.
And are you going to be in budgie smugglers?
You better believe it, baby. no, probably not. Actually, I don't think I have any, but you'll have to wait and see. So I think we're going to call it a break there. Stay with us, though. We'll be back in 15 minutes or so, I reckon. 20 minutes to be exact in my ear, with all the action of the final event of day 1 of the Magnus Classic 2025. I'm just slightly higher up the evolutionary food chain. That's how I think of it. Yes, director. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final event of day 1 here at the Magnus Classic 2025. And you guessed it, we're down at the Husafeld Pen. No, we're not. We're back at the hotel. We're in the pool. I'm alongside the legend, Laurence Shahlaei. Behind me is a crop of the finest wet strongmen you've ever seen. And we're about to start the next event. Loz, talk us through it.
So loading event with a twist. We are in the swimming pool. They've got to load 2 of these barrels filled with water as fast as possible. Simple but tricky. You know, Magnus, he likes to make these things harder than standard competitions.
So it sounds easy enough, and who knows, maybe it will be. Hopefully they can all swim. This is proper old school. since the days of yore, men lifted barrels in swimming pools. Anyway. So, we are indeed at the Huseveld Hotel. Thank you for looking after us last night, the Huseveld Hotel. And if you ever want to come and see the legendary Huseveld stone, this is the place to stay. And this water here is, it may look like they're wasting a lot of energy, but they're not. It gets pumped out the ground, just like this. It's
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
amazing. The land of ice and fire, of course. Though, let it be noted, the volcano has stopped now. So, Maggie, for now, Maggie gives me the wink. I think we're just about ready to go. Our referee, Darren Sadler, are you ready, sir? He is. He waves the whistle of power. Ladies and gentlemen, event 4, Kari up against Palmi. Over to you, Darren, to begin.
75 seconds to get this event done. Athletes, one of them running, one of them swimming.
Kari employs the doggy paddle. Now then, this 150 kilos. 150 kilos, Loz. How are you going to get this out of the pool? That's the tricky bit. Palmi, of course, is a giant.
He is a giant. I was watching some of them do this earlier, and the trick is to almost push the barrel down and use that rebound of the water that's in there to help load it.
Now, how much of this do you train in your training, Loz? The old powering through the water running?
This was an everyday occurrence, Colin. maybe what we're doing now, just enjoying ourselves in the hot springs. This is looking good by Palmi. He's moving really efficiently through the water.
Can he dunk it in one?
Push it down and then use that rebound again.
Palmi Gudfinnsson!
Kari needs to make sure this gets done. Just needs a bit more of a forceful downward motion first. The barrel is filled. There you go. Nicely done.
Kari kristofer finishing in second place there. And the full 2 meter tall Palmi Gudfinnsson taking the win in Heat 1.
Now they get to go and enjoy the hot springs while they sit back and watch the next two athletes.
Well, I highly advise trying some apple juice, Loz.
It's nice.
Keep yourself hydrated. And our next two in. From this distance, it looks like Max Boudreault. And
Dawid.
with a lack of hair, Dawid Pakulski. Comes from the East End of London. 50.26 for Palmi's time. Is that right? Is that Palmi's time, sir? Yes. Thank you, Magnús. 50.26, folks.
Target for these next athletes to beat.
I tell you what, these workers are... Let's give them a round of applause. Look at the kind of effort they're having to put in here, swimming up and down. Never have two men worked so hard. Maxime against Dawid. Poland against Canada. We are ready for Heat 2. Over to Darren Sadler. And we're underway. Dawid on the left-hand side, as you see it, and Maxime, the Wolverine, on the right.
Maxime just ahead, and Dawid using a different technique there, running backwards with this keg.
Interesting. He went sub-aqua as well.
Maxime gets the first one done. Struggling on this first keg.
Got to dunk it first, Dawid. Dunk it and then drive it up.
Maxime onto barrel number 2, moving well through the water. Maxime going to push the barrel down into the water and use the rebound.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Nicely done. Easy work for our Canadian athlete.
That's one of the greatest barrel load out the swimming pools we've ever seen.
Come on, Dawid.
He's up against it time-wise, bound to 10 seconds. He's going to have to turn and go.
He needs to get it. He needs to push down. If you just try and go straight up, it's so much harder to get this out.
He's not listening, but he's got the power loss. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is that Bruno on the clock again? Bruno, he'll do anyone for 5 seconds just for his own pleasure.
Dawid has had enough of day one. Needs a good night's sleep. Hopefully he'll share a room with someone that doesn't snore so badly this time.
Who was he sharing with last night? Tell all. 42.82, that's for Dawid. And what was the lead time there? The winning time? Bruno? 44.64 is our lead time by Maxime Boudreault. And he wasn't slowed down by all that hair either. That was I thought he might shave down for that, but he didn't. He chose not to. Didn't bother him. So, we have two guys off in the distance behind the mist. Who are they? Ah! Levi Strong?
Nick Wortham.
And Nick Wortham. I caught a glimpse. How are the cameras doing with us anyway?
At this point, we can't see either athlete.
I think the cameraman's... I'm not sure what he's doing. Great, the mist is clearing. Now's the chance. Here we go. 75 seconds, 2 barrels. Levi against Nick.
Levi swimming out to the first one. Neck and neck right now, both taking the backwards walk approach.
Do you know what I love about this, Laws? It reminds me, the old school strongman of using your brain.
Yes, trying to figure these events out. There's a good load there by Levi. Nick not far behind as well, both moving well through the water on the way back.
Never hurts to be a good 2 meters tall, 6'6", big Levi Strong.
Smart, saving energy, not trying to carry it through, just dragging it backwards. Nice switch, gets his hands in position, dunks down.
Oh, what was
That
the
is
time?
quick.
What was the time?
Nick gets it done as well.
Well, well, well. Well, we might need a slow-mo replay of that one. Did he beat Max Boudreault? Furious discussion amongst the scorers there. Who knows? Maggie, can you break the news? Gentlemen? If you don't mind, gentlemen.
The times?
46-27 for Levi Strong.
Maxime is still in the lead.
Maxime Boudreault, still the daddy.
Kristjan and Justin are next two athletes.
Justin Legere from Connecticut. And that looks like Kristjan Sindri. The world famous Kristjan Sindri. I don't know, he's slightly killing time here. Wonder what his tactics are. And he's asking for the barrel to be handed to him in a specific manner. No stone left unturned with Kristjan Sindri. A true professional. Now Justin Legere wants to have a little look as well. What he's suggesting is, please, can you give it a push forward as I get it off you?
It's always worth a try, right?
You never know. Now then. Our next duo. Darren Sadler getting him underway. And we are away, folks. Christians, look at this. Justin Legere.
This is Michael Phelps out there.
Outrageous. Brilliant swimming. I wonder if he's going to swim on the way back.
Different tactic in terms of moving. Both very close, neck and neck on this one. Kristjan with the dunk and load, no problem. You can see he's done this before.
Look at the swim, though. This is impressive. Never have I seen a man move his arms so much and not move quicker.
Kristjan, well rehearsed in this event. He's moving well. Seems to be efficient with every movement. Can he Duncan get this up fast? Yes, he
Oh,
can.
are you kidding
Great
me?
performance there.
One of the greatest
And
performances
look at
ever.
that. Justin gets it done as well.
Kristjan Sindri, he's on his barrel out the water game like I've never seen anyone before.
Wait for the time, but that looked very good there.
Kristjan,
The Icelander.
Kristjan, how many hours, how many days have you been training that?
I work as a lifeguard.
He works as a lifeguard. Are you kidding me? That's almost like cheating.
The interesting thing there, he just looked so much more efficient. Energy saving throughout all aspects.
As for Justin,
Huge amount of effort.
when was the last time you did your 25-meter swimming badge? There was a lot of arm movement for not much distance.
So we have a new leader. Kristjan Nielsen takes the lead, 44 seconds.
I would say a fan favorite as well.
Home favorite.
A home favorite, a fan favorite.
Even bigger chunk.
Well, I just got a huge soak of water on the microphone. Doesn't seem to have affected it at all. Have you felt any electricity yet, Loz? Just the chemistry between you and me. All right, here we go. Do you know what, Loz? If they work us any harder, I'm out. Can't take it.
This isn't it? You know, the things they expect.
Anyway, Chris Beefy Beetham up against the force of nature, Vilius.
Chris Beetham.
Oh, I like that. Chris Beetham taking it over by the side, minimizing drag. Vilius, he laughs in the face of drag, Vilius. Attacking it full on. Dunk it more.
Both of them losing hand. This is not going well for either of these guys. Oh my goodness. They need to compose themselves, get back into routine.
Laws, this is just a theory. But if you have a really big man in with you, you're going to have more mass in the pool. Two slimmer guys, this could be a slightly lower level of water. There's been a lot of water lost. Tell you what, I'm just bringing up possible variables here. But Vilius on the charge. Can he make it?
Chris, quick turn needs to be efficient.
The Scotsman.
He's missed it again, Colin. Both of them missing the load. Time and time again. Oh.
I think his fingers were still on. We look towards our referees. What do we say? Did fingers have to be off? That's the question. I think Vilius, he's a bit disappointed there.
Yeah, I think both guys will be disappointed with that. Would have expected better. Both very fit, fast athletes, good at loading type events.
Now watch the way the watch the way the water goes up as Lucas enters. It's going to make it all the easier to get the to get the kegs out. That extra mass. I'm being serious. Obviously, I'm a physicist and stuff. If Nev was here, he'd tell us all about the non-Newtonian motion of everything. But look, the pool is higher for sure. I mean, let's face it. Jordan Osborne's he's not exactly the lightest guy in the field, is he? Next to old beefy legs, they've taken up half the pool.
A lot of beef in that pool. Is that what you're saying?
There's a whole lot of beef in this pool. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Oh, hang on. We've still got a big discussion going on. Sorry, gentlemen, just hang tight. Quadfather, hang tight, please. What's the news, Maggie?
Neither.
Neither man got the last one. That's tough lines there for Vilius. There we go. So we move on to our next pair. We hand you over to our referee, Mr. Darren Sadler.
Ready? On the whistle.
Osborne swimming like a dolphin out there to get to that barrel. Look how fast he is through the water.
I've never seen anything like it, Loz.
Can he load it officially? That's the question. Gets it up, no problem.
Under the water, look at this. Eddie Hall, eat your heart out.
Lucas just muscling up that kick like it was nothing.
I have to say, Jordan Osborne,
Come well prepared for this show.
he
Look at
really has done. He looks like a different kettle of fish.
this. Saw him a few years ago, was impressed by
Go!
him. Won Australia's strongest man a few times. He is
Aussie,
in
Aussie,
shape right
Aussie.
now. Great
Aussie.
result there.
Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! All right.
Jordan Osborne, he is here to win this contest. What a day one that man has had.
Surely that was the fastest. Loz, what do you reckon?
It's going to be close. I don't know that it's the fastest, but it's definitely up there. The fat ginger guys did good.
To be dead honest, Lucas, he was doing you in the swim. He was like a fish. He was like Michael Phelps. He was unbelievable. Jordan, mate. Jordan,
46.60 for Jordan. So that's
is that our leader?
third-ish. Kristjan's the leader, but still a good time there by Jordan.
Second place?
We don't know. Maxime second.
Third place? Jordan?
There we go. Third place for Jordan Osborne.
I feel like complaining for you, Jordan. Something's going on here.
That's everyone. right?
Well. Here we have how many
That's
more
everyone.
pairs to go? That's the question. How many more guys?
That's it. That's it, Colin.
That's
We
it.
have our winner.
That is it from day one. Now we've been talking budgie smugglers all the way through. Who wants to see what a real man wears? Boz? Only kidding.
There's no Luke Stoltmans here today, I'm afraid.
No stolters. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. We've worked ourselves to the bone. Who is... What was the final score there then? Our first, second, third of the final event, and how are we doing overall? Any chance we could have that sort of shouted up to us? But before that... Oh, yes, that'd be great, yeah. Thank you. Before that, can I just ask if I can out-angle Laws? Thanks. Okay, here we go. Laws, hit us with the scores.
I don't know about overall. Kristjan won that event. Maxime was second. Jordan was third. And Justin... I can't see the overalls on there.
I'm good to go. So the overalls are... You say it to me and I'll shout it. Levi Strong is the man in the lead at the end of day one, is that correct? 38 points. Put your hands together for Levi Strong, the man in the lead. In second position, it is Jordan Osborne, the man from Melbourne, on how many points? 37 points. Maxime in third on 32. And... I think I'm redundant. Keep going.
Nick Wortham with 31. And then we've got Vilius Jokužys on 30 points. Lucas Hatton 1 point behind, 29. I'll stop there because it's all over the place before I get something wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today. Let's have a round of applause for the 4 times world's strongest man, Magnús Magnússon, everyone's hero. Even Magnus has posters of Magnus up on the wall. Oh, thank you. So tomorrow we've got to look forward to a lot of action. Loz, hit us with a little taster, a soupçon of what we're going to have.
We've got the log medley tomorrow. We've got the deadlift. 2 other events. There has been change possibly of one of the events, so we will confirm that tomorrow. But 4 more events to go. Lots of points to battle for, and who will be the winner of the Magnússon Classic 2025?
Who are you most impressed by? Who do you see coming through like a train? And we'll leave the disappointments out for private conversations.
I'm really impressed with Levi. First time I've been able to see him. He's been one of the crew, nearly went flying behind the camera there, but he's been very impressive. Real star in the future there. Very impressive with Jordan. I've seen Jordan a few years ago. He's doing well. Then had a few poor results for him, and he's coming back looking really strong. He looks very well prepared for this show. So those 2 for me starting looking superb right now.
Tell you what, Australia's on fine form. BJ Stone, of course, Eddie Williams.
They have some great athletes these days. They are really getting in to strongman and are doing well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed it quite as much as we have. We've enjoyed it a whole lot. Mrs. Shahlaei, you can join us now if you want. Mrs. Bryce, you too. Thank you very much for watching. We come back online tomorrow at 10:30. That's 10:30 UK time. That is GMT. Take 5 hours off that if you're in New York. So get up for 5:30 a.m. If you're in California, don't get to bed. Just hang on. It's probably about 3 a.m. or something. If you're in Europe, well, then it'll be 11:30 a.m. And if you're in Japan, Loz?
Some kind of time.
11 p.m.
The official Strongman Instagram page. They'll put a post up and let you all know.
Dude, Australia's a big country. They've got more than one time zone, surely. Okay. Anyway, I think it's time to end it. It's time to end this. If anyone's still watching, goodbye. Thank you.